doing today? Friends and family, welcome back to another video. As always, I hope everybody's having a blessed day. If not, I will be praying that it gets better. Now, in today's video, we will be discussing the beginning steps to waking up. Because as some of you may not be aware, everything in reality is just an illusion. So sit back, relax, listen, comprehend, and learn to view the world through the eyes of the prophet. If you have clicked on this video, then you probably have woken up, you are on the verge of waking up, or actually, the verge of waking up is the same as the verge of waking up. You could be waking up in the process, or you could be the process right before you start the waking up process. And this video will be your guide. This video will tell you how to wake up. And keep in mind, this is just the beginning stages of waking up. This is your beginning guide, and from here, your mind, your spirit, and your soul will guide you. God will guide you. Once you get this part down, you will be guided. Just have faith, do not doubt, and do not reason within yourself, but know and trust that all things work according to plan. That God has your back. And if you believe that, type it down right now. God has my back. And if you want to say it another way, God is with me. So before I tell you a couple of the things to know, let's think about this really quickly. Let's think about our everyday lives. We live our life day to day. Some of us live paycheck to paycheck. And some of us have no money at all. The choices that we make, the choices that we have, aren't even choices at all. We think that we chose to do this, that we chose to do that. But in reality, we settled and we have been stuck. And which is why we are unhappy. And because of our unhappiness, almost the entire world searches for happiness, because everybody wants to be happy. And so the result is alcohol. The result is drugs, cigarettes/nicotine, or even medical prescriptions. We think we have these problems. We think we are depressed. We think that we have anxiety. And with today's society, it is programmed even more into us to believe that these feelings are normal. And so what do? If we don't go to a doctor, we get high, we get drunk. And if we go to the doctor, we get prescribed pills, and we take those pills to feel good. And what we do not realize, what we do not seem to understand, is that these drugs, this alcohol, and these pills, they do not satisfy our thirst for happiness, and they do not help us at all, but they enhance our symptoms. They make it harder on us. And it was designed that way. The world was designed to keep you in prison, to keep you in a cell. The world was designed to control you. And it's time to wake up. Because true happiness does not come from the outside, but it comes from God, who is within. And that being said, I'm led to the number one, the most important thing that you must know in order to start the wake up process. You must be aware. It's not enough to be aware of your surroundings, but be aware of what you consume. And when I say consume, it's not enough to be aware of what you eat. Be aware of what you see and how much of that you accept into your reality. Be aware of what you hear and how much of that you accept into your reality. You must be aware. Because if you are not aware, your subconscious, your inner being, the God within whatever you want to call it, however you want to go about it, on a deeper level, it is being wired to keep you from certain things, to keep you from achieving your goals, to keep you from achieving greatness and achieving the realization of God. And if you don't have God, you will not be happy. For all happiness comes from God. And that is our aim, that is our goal, is to be happy. Our goal is to find God. And God reveals himself to those who are willing to seek. So that is my first tip. And you're probably thinking, well, how do I start to be aware? You may not know this, but like I said, the world was designed to keep you a prisoner. It is the hardest prison to break out of. Nowadays, we have so much technology, we have so much going for us that we look to outside influences for happiness. We forget and we fail to recognize that God is always with us and true happiness is within us. And nowadays we have an infinite number of distractions to keep us partly satisfied, but never fully satisfied. We have music, we have television, and when I say television, I'm not saying just Dish Network or satellite TV. We have YouTube, which counts as television. All sorts of videos that count as television. And the main problem that we have is social media. All three of these things work together to control your mind, to keep you in this dissatisfied state. Those are the three things you must be aware of. What you are consuming. Be aware of what you are watching. The news is a powerful source of putting fear into your heart. Have you not noticed that the news hardly ever covers anything good, but the first time that there is a problem, the first time that there is an incident, they are the first ones to hop on. They are the first ones to cover it. They do that so that you can pay attention to them. They do that so that you can be afraid of what's happening outside of you. When in reality, it doesn't even matter. God is within you. The outside world doesn't matter. Be happy with inside, and the outside cannot even influence you. Happiness doesn't come from outside, but from within. The kingdom is within. That's what that means. And not only do we have to be careful with the news, but we got to be careful of movies that we watch, YouTube videos that we watch. Horror movies are like huge. Number one is because they're not really scary, but in reality, just because you're not scared in your mind, your subconscious starts to create these barriers to keep you safe. These barriers to keep you from doing stupid things that they do on those scary movies. And if that's beyond you, I'm sorry if you don't understand. But that's as simple as I can put it. Your subconscious is there to protect you. And if you're always feeding it fear-based movies/media, it's gonna be afraid. It's gonna want to protect you from everything. Because if you do not know, 95% of your life is controlled by your subconscious. It's not controlled by your conscious reality. Only 5% of that is. The rest is subconscious. That's almost 100%. So you gotta be careful what you download into your system. And that being said, that's the television that I mean. That is where you can start being aware. Start feeding yourself positive vibes. Start feeding yourself videos or movies that are gonna bring out the best in you, that are gonna inspire you. Don't watch things that are gonna scare you, that are gonna dumb you down and put fear of failure inside of you. Watch what is going to inspire you. And so the second thing to be aware of, like I said, is the music that you listen to. The music that is popular is the dumbing down of the generation. Some of you watching this video probably are aware of that already. The music that you listen to literally influences your life. It has a big impact on your life. And this is not what you would call stereotyping. Because I'm not saying rap music is bad and Mozart is better. No, the lyrics matter. Don't be listening to music with lyrics that are dumbing you down or that are spreading hate. If they're spreading hate, they are just pulling you away from God. And you might be thinking to yourself, yeah, I listen to this music, but it doesn't influence me. I am aware. No, it influences you on a deeper level. It may not, you may be consciously aware, but your subconscious is not. Your subconscious is gonna take that and it's gonna think that that's okay. It's gonna spread that hate. And I'm not just pointing to rap music. Rock music is the same. There's country music like that. Any type of music is like that. I'm not saying to stop it completely, but be aware of what you consume. If you consume and listen to music that is inspiring / uplifting, that spreads the love, your subconscious will reprogram itself. This is where you must start. Start reprogramming yourself. The world has already programmed you, and it's time to reprogram it. Music is literally the universal language. Music has a profound impact on the way your life goes. And if you don't believe me, if you see somebody who is successful, ask them what type of music they listen to. And if they say, I listen to all types of music, let them play their music and listen to what it is that they play. Because the music that they listen to is from an inspiring artist. I'm not saying that your artists are not inspiring, but there is a difference. And you must be aware of what you are listening to. Let's move on to our third problem. The third thing that we must be aware of. Social media. Everybody is on social media. Your friend's mom is on social media. Your mom's friend is on social media. Her mom is on social media. Your brother's aunt's sister's grandma is on social media. Everybody wants to get in on the action, on the info. Everybody wants to know what's going on with them, with her and him. But nobody cares about what's going on in their own life. We must be aware, first off, that not everything you see on social media is the truth. You may see a couple, they may be the happiest couple out of all the couples you see in your friends list. But in reality, they probably just take that picture and post it. Put up a cheesy little caption to get the likes. And once it goes up, there they are fighting. There they are unhappy. There they are cussing each other out. And you unknowingly want that in your life. You want to be like them. That is your couple goals. Because all you see is the layer of protection that they show you. All you see is that cover, that veil that they choose to show you. And you have no idea that they are unhappy. You think that they have all the happiness in the world. We get lost on social media for hours. And I'm speaking from experience. I used to be there. I used to get on my phone, scroll through social media, see what other people were up to, wonder who was doing what, who was where, what was happening. I wanted to know the info. But the moment I realized that it was a trap, the moment I was set free. It just takes your time. And it lies to you on Facebook. What is it all you see? You literally see the news on Facebook. Whatever big is going on, that's what you see. And that's what your mind focuses on. That's where all your energy goes. Your reality is created by your energy, by your vibration and your frequency. And if you use all of your energy to waste it on social media, to waste it on something that probably has nothing to do with you, whatever they decide is the big story that everybody starts to share, you forget about your own life. Then you go around and you start spreading whatever is popular. You start talking about that subject, and there you go, in the autopilot mode again. If you are unaware of what you are consuming, you will be unaware of your surroundings. You will be unaware in general, and you will be asleep. You will be drunk off of the world. Right now, we are more drunk on the world than ever before. And it's time we need to wake up. Because of this technology, we can just spread love. Because of this technology, God can take over. Because of this technology, we can make a profound impact. We no longer have to settle with issues that cause problems, because most of our problems are caused with the absence of love. And I'm getting a little off topic, but that's what we need to be aware of. Those three things will lead you into your awakening. Those three things are where you need to start in order to wake up, in order to sober up, if you want to put it that way. To sum those three things up, I've said it throughout the video: be aware. Comment down below, I am aware. I am aware. Because we get so lost with everything that's going on. There's so much going on. We get lost in the world, searching for God in all the wrong places. Because He's inside of you. Yeah, He is outside of you, but you must find Him within first. Don't be looking to worldly possessions to create your happiness, because you will never be happy. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And also hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I love you guys. I pray that you prosper. I pray that you grow. And I pray that you receive all that you desire. This has been The Prophet, and I'm out.